Welcome to Geeks Corner. I'm Mr. DAPs.
And I'm Johnny 5.
And I'm Murray the Bellhop.
Which is why I'm sitting one seat over.
And why are you 5 still?
Why am I believe this is our 5th episode of Season Quattro.
Is it?
Yes, I think so. I think so. Check me on that.
I'm checking and I count 4.
Yeah? Including the one?
No, I discluded that one.
Oh, see, I'm including it.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, that's going to mess up our numbers.
It's the fifth thing we've filmed for this season.
Okay, we'll go with that. So what he's teasing at is our Halloween episode, and if you haven't watched it yet, you should go back and watch it because it's awesome.
Hashtag Geeks Corner. Make it a thing.
Based on a true story.
Yes.
It is. It's
No.
fantastic.
Sorry, the hashtag.
Oh, Geeks
That's
Corner?
a good
Right?
hashtag.
Right? Like the Simpsons have the
Did
Treehouse of Horrors.
you Google it first to make sure somebody else doesn't use it already?
Totally did that in
Isn't
advance.
that the worst thing? You like start this really cool hashtag and then it turns out somebody else already started it.
Yeah.
Although I did Google
Something
my Halloween
completely
costume,
different.
And only one person has done it at like a Comic-Con, but nobody has thought to do it.
Because if you're going to find a costume, it's going to be at Comic-Con.
Yeah, but usually like 20 people do it at Comic-Con.
So speaking of Halloween, while he searches this, we actually filmed this early. And this is a Monday. And today started the first presentation of the Cadaver Dans for limited time magic at Disneyland. So I took the camera into Disneyland and met up with Murray for a little bit. We had coffee. It was fantastic. And watched the Cadaver Dans. And they were spooky and they were awesome. And you should check them out. They'll be there till Sunday, right?
Yes.
Thursday.
Sunday.
Says in the Parks blog.
Really? Oh, okay.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Our world just collided. It was bizarre. Yeah, they're kind of fun. And while I was doing that, he was covering another story. What were you doing?
I was at
We're going to come back to
Thor
it, but I'm asking you anyway.
Treasures of Asgard.
Yes.
In
He visited the other realm.
That's in like Northern California, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's by Emeryville, right?
Yes.
Something, yeah.
Are you finding anything yet?
Yes, but I don't know what it like. It's bringing up a website, but I don't know where on the site it actually is
Then
saying.
his phone dies.
Yeah.
Shouldn't have gone to that website. So we're going to move on to another land, which is Adventureland, because we've already been in New Orleans Square and Tomorrowland tonight.
Wow, already?
I know, we're on a
How
roll.
long was I on my phone?
A very long time.
Huh. Okay.
And it was announced that the Jungle Cruise is getting a makeover for Christmas. Apparently the skippers are homesick and missing
And
the
they're all
holidays.
getting makeovers and mani-pedis.
So they're having the Jungle Cruise. Jingle
Oh,
Cruise?
that one, yes.
Jingle Cruise.
Jingle Cruise.
Yeah.
I wonder if they're going to sing Jingle Cruise.
Do they jingle all the way, or do they just jingle like to the Amazon?
Wow, that got quiet.
It did.
I actually thought you were going to get a response on that one, and I
No.
looked over and it was
No.
just like... "Brr." And we don't even have the cricket anymore because it's too cold, so even he went home. So we were thinking, since they're doing the Jingle Cruise, what other attractions could we turn into holiday makeovers, layovers, whatever they call those things?
Small World.
That's a great idea.
Like for Christmas?
Yeah.
So we thought we'd do an If I Were in Charge segment on Christmas makeovers that we could do. No, I'm not going to respond to that. I'm just going to deny the premise of your argument. So, do you have a real idea?
We kind of had a Twitter conversation about
We
this.
did.
So there's a couple ideas that were thrown out. Matterhorn,
Mm-hmm.
I think, was your idea, right? And then someone said Star Tours,
Oh, absolutely.
holiday layover.
The,
You know,
the
you go
only
to
thing
Kashyyyk
that
and celebrate
concerns me,
life. Yeah.
that's what concerns me.
Or would you just get stuck in the
Yes.
terminal there? Is that...
So it'll,
Well, and I
it'll
hope
basically
it's
be
higher
based on that Tom
definition than
Hanks
the
movie.
one we were watching, because that other Christmas
Yeah.
Star Wars. Christmas and Star Wars just doesn't mix.
If you've
Still having
seen
a-
the Star Wars Christmas special,
Neither have we. We couldn't finish it.
yeah,
I finished it in high
comment
school
below.
once.
There's a, I think there's a support group.
I want to see
Yeah.
who has actually watched the entire Christmas special
wanna
for
know too.
Star Wars, and what did you think of it?
Mhm.
And if you
Yeah.
didn't finish it, how far did you get?
Yes, no spoilers.
I don't know.
Spoil away. It might save some people some pain.
Yeah, that's
Right.
what I'm thinking. Maybe even us included.
So Star Tours,
In my head, it popped a tiki room. Do a
that actually makes a lot of
Manayaki
sense.
Maka is a thing. You know, have them.
That
make it-
totally
yeah.
makes sense.
Like the
That's a
Country
good
Bears did one.
idea.
See? I got one.
Wow.
One for 3 years.
fourth season. It finally happened.
Yay!
Yeah, Topia you could do.
A Christmas Autopia?
Topia?
I mean,
Santa's sleigh.
it makes sense that they would do the same with Space Mountain. They should have.
Yeah.
How could they make that into Christmas?
You
It's
fall
Check out
Santa's
the Santa.
sleigh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Rudolph.
You're chasing Santa.
Nemo and frozen water.
Ooh.
Finding Nemo in frozen water. Sure.
Just
make it
turn
happen.
off all the effects.
Imagineering can do many things. Maybe they can freeze the lagoon. How about in
An ice cream.
Fantasyland?
I was just going there.
Besides, it's a small world, obviously.
Yeah.
Well, Matterhorn.
Oh, you did hit Matterhorn. You're right. I forgot about
Yeah.
that.
Matterhorn is its own land.
Change the carousel
Teacups?
to reindeer? Sort of.
The teacups.
Teacups. I was trying to
What could you do with Thunder Mountain?
Thunder Mountain. You could put some stuff.
Because I'm
in there.
thinking Thunder
Yeah.
Mountain and Splash Mountain are just prime for holiday makeovers.
Yeah, totally.
Although we keep
Are they?
saying
Absolutely.
Christmas.
You could put a bell on the goat.
Whoa.
Reindeer on the carousel.
Reindeer on the carousel. That's not expensive.
Well, I know it's Jingle Cruise, so it's Christmas, but there are Halloween ones. Couldn't you do like another holiday for Big Thunder Mountain? I don't know, like President's Day? Could you have like
4th of July, maybe.
They could mix
No,
Hall
that
of
makes-
Presidents with Big Thunder Mountain. It's a surefire hit.
Welcome to President's Mountain, the
Four
wildest ride in
score and
Congress.
7 years ago.
You can rename it Capitol Hill.
Except right now it would be shut down.
What about Indiana Jones?
Indiana Jones would be fun.
I don't know
Yeah.
what you do with it, but
They can be
I don't
haunted.
either.
haunted? I'm talking Christmas.
On Christmas.
He'd be trying to keep Santa's sleigh out of the hands of the Nazis.
Oh, absolutely. Well, it turns out Santa's sleigh had some really important artifact that Hitler wants to control. So
That's what he asked for Christmas.
it is because honestly, if
I
Hitler
really
were
want the
to
Ark.
get the sleigh, he could go everywhere in one night and take over the whole world. So
It's true.
he could be saving us from
This is going down a weird path.
Pirates.
that. Pirates.
Yes.
That's
Yo,
the one.
ho, ho.
You know, that's the one. I was gonna say that's the one I always hear when this topic comes up. Everyone's like, "Pirates of the Caribbean's gonna be next," and I'm like, "Oh, is that gonna steal Jack Sparrow?"
Would they
Maybe.
give back presents instead of stealing them? Is that?
Oh, it's a different type of Christmas. Pirates don't believe it's better to give; they just believe it's better to take.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you got any other ideas? How about DCA?
Yeah.
We didn't hit anything
yeah.
in DCA.
Soaring over cold places like Arctic and
They could. You know what they could
It'd
do
be
is they could
soaring
make a
over
parade
the
at
March
end.
of the Penguins.
When they soar over Disneyland at the end of soaring over
Oh, it already
California,
is
they
Christmas,
could soar
you're
over
right.
the California or the Christmas parade.
Yeah, don't they do that? Yeah.
They
mhm.
do.
Yeah.
Monsters.
Yeah.
Well, there's not that many things over there.
Tower of Jolly.
they can do a Christmas version of Midway Mania.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. I was
Yeah.
actually that was a thought that I had.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Screaming?
Grizzly.
California Screaming?
Little Mermaid.
Yes.
Was-
To the swings.
You could add snow to the
Oh.
swing and it flies in your face. That'd be a lot of fun.
Ow, that would hurt.
Okay, so if you have more ideas for what really could happen for the holidays with attractions, we'd love to hear them. Steam trains. Absolutely.
Great Christmas with Mr. Lincoln.
Mhm.
Yeah.
A dinosaur Christmas.
Yes.
That movie's coming, right? So anyway, we do have one more segment for you tonight. It's going to be a reoccurring segment that we're adding to our. I liked that one, red car trolley.
Red Car Jolly Trolley, I think.
Jolly trolley, red car, delight. Sounds like candy. But we're adding a new segment, and it's called Marvel Madness.
Yes.
And we're going to cover all that's going on in Marvel because there's so much going on, and we love it. So first off, we're going to hit. Let's hit Shield first. Agents of Shield, just because that's the one that's not connected with anything else. What do you think so far of Agents of Shield? We've all been watching, right?
I'm totally geeking out with Agents of
You're
S.H.I.E.L.D.
totally geeking
Oh,
out. I feel like it's getting better with each episode,
Yeah.
I think so too, yeah.
and it's really pulling me in more. And I'm liking the reference to the rest of the Marvel universe, and they're not doing it in a way that's too cheesy. It's more of just like a nod of, hey, they might show up sometime, or you know.
And there's been a couple cameos
Mhm.
so far, which is nice.
But I want more.
Yeah.
More cameos! More of them!
Oh,
Faster!
Graham crackers, candy, cookies, cameo, cookies.
cookies?
Wow, it got quiet.
What?
That was worse than one of Johnny's jokes. I have no clue what you're talking about. Comments, please, because apparently I don't eat these cookies. So yeah, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. just crashed. Plane
the
just
second
went
episode.
down.
Wasn't it?
No, his joke did.
No, when they crashed.
Oh,
There was one.
You're right.
That happened.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Fury
Right?
was
Yeah.
Fury was furious.
Wow. That's how he got his name.
So, hat tip to Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I'm happy with it. I'm looking forward to seeing several seasons. I want to see how it also interacts with the movies.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I want to see how they connect
Yeah.
I was thinking
to
about
the bigger
today,
picture.
Avengers 2,
Mhm.
or Avengers Age of Ultron.
Age of
whatever.
Ultron.
Yeah. I'm wondering if Coulson's going to be in it if they're not going to have that tie.
They have to.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be cool if some of the TV characters were in Age of Ultron?
Yes.
Although they all think he's dead. I feel like this is going to be a big problem because Coulson's supposed
What
to be
happens when they
dead.
find out he's alive?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Does their world implode?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Isn't it a dark world now?
I don't know. You'll have to watch the movie. Speaking of, we can move on to that, right?
Segue.
That's a good segue.
Let's
yeah.
segue into that. So, as
I
we
did a
mentioned
segue.
earlier, you started your day. I was going to see ghosts, and you were going to see aliens. I
Yeah.
guess, because technically he's an alien,
They-
right?
Yeah.
So, talk about what you visited in Interventions.
I went and saw Thor Treasures of Asgard, I think is the full title. And it's in Innovations. It's kind of opposite, or same side but opposite Iron Man, if you're wondering where the location's at. And
Used to be a big empty space.
I think, yeah. So, yeah, I'm not even, was that where they had like...
I don't know. I didn't go up there.
The,
Is that where the segue,
yeah,
was?
yeah.
Okay.
this is-
I was just
yeah.
making stuff up and seeing
It
if
went
it
from
fit.
segues to...
And a long time ago was the
Asgard.
GM thing.
So
Yeah,
you
with the
you
little
showed up
speakers.
really
Yeah,
early.
yeah.
You got your really cool wristband that's
Yes.
red and white,
Looks
and
like
then you
Pizza Hut.
waited in
It
line
does.
for a really long
Caesar.
time. And you said, "Hey, they're still giving out wristbands." So I came over, and right about then the alarm went off, and everybody had to leave.
Yeah.
Not related. Not,
We have,
not
oh, yeah.
the
You
same
were,
thing.
It was really funny, and so
But
he
you're not saying like you pulled it.
he
You're saying
continued
you
to
were-
wait
okay.
outside,
Yeah.
and I went and
Yeah.
saw the Cadaver Dans again, and he was still waiting outside
Yeah.
forever. So I didn't come back and actually go into this, but you did, and so you
I did.
get inside, and then what happens?
You wait in a room at first that has several treasures of Asgard.
Mhm.
I don't know if they're props from the movie. They look pretty realistic.
There's an article on dapsmagic.com that talks about them. Maybe it says.
Maybe I really skipped over that part.
You have no idea how often I hear that in a week. 2, 3.
And a big
Yeah.
thank you, Jonathan, for
Yes.
writing it for us. We
Yeah.
appreciate you doing the legwork and writing it and posting pictures
you.
and all that
Yes.
stuff.
I actually loaded up the article, but I just looked at the pictures. I didn't really read the words.
We're moving in the right
I
direction.
wonder what books he reads too.
Dr. Seuss.
Yeah.
Curious George.
He's so funny.
So you saw the.
So you wait in there to be transported by the Bifrost to Asgard.
Mhm.
So then you get transported, so to speak.
And hopefully
then-
not get frostbitten.
Right, yeah, the Bifrost. I'm not sure why, but anyway, you end up in the throne room of Asgard, and Thor is there to greet you, and you can get pictures taken with him.
That's
And he's not all
exciting.
like, what the heck are all these tourists doing in my throne room?
No, thankfully, yeah, because
Okay.
he has Mjolnir, whatever, however you say Mjolnir.
We just call him Mio around here.
the big Mo. That's-
Hey Mo. Okay, so what happens?
So Miramar. Is,
So you get a picture taken with Thor, and you exit.
And then the
Asgard.
other cool part about this, though, was it was part of a Disneyland annual pass holder, or as we like to call them, DAPs, preview. And so later we came back at about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and we were given a preview of Thor, so we got to watch the movie and
Yeah.
wait in line for a little bit. It wasn't that bad, though. Like, they moved
No,
the line along
yeah,
pretty good, and
it's
we had
really
to
fast.
give up our life and our phones and our keys
Yeah.
and you name it.
Ooh,
Like, it was a little
did
bit
you get it all
weird.
back?
Yeah,
we did.
from a paper bag.
Nice.
Yeah.
Including the light
I
part?
felt really secure knowing my iPhone was in a paper bag for 2 hours in a hallway.
You should have left it on.
I
got all
did.
the
I turned the
notifications.
sound on too. because Murray was like, "Hey, we should turn the phone on." Did you turn the phone on the sound on your phone?
I don't remember.
Well,
now.
I did. I
yeah.
followed along. I thought it'd be funny, and
Yeah.
I got a call when we were in there too, so they might got to hear the Muppets. That's my yeah. So thoughts on the movie?
I liked it a little bit more than the first one.
I did too.
Yeah.
I thought it moved along really at a good pace
Mm-hmm.
because the first one there's a few points where I'm like, okay, let's get moving here,
Yeah.
and I liked the villain, and I felt it was strong. It moved along at a good pace. The characters made sense. The movie did.
Oh, okay.
The characters made sense. Why they were doing what they were doing, how they were doing it. All of that made sense. The science made sense. The world that they were living within made sense. My one critique, as I've been thinking about it for the last 4 hours, whatever it's been, is the music was a little bit simple. Like,
It was.
I felt like they kind of
Yeah.
took a little bit from Captain America, because I think it was Captain America it reminded me a little bit of, but it just, there wasn't that much to it, and I kind of went, well, I want a little bit more to the music.
Yeah. Of all the Marvel movies so far, I think it doesn't have a very distinct theme, and all the others I've come out of the movie theater thinking I want to buy at least one song from
Yeah.
the soundtrack, and this one
Didn't
I
have that.
Yeah.
But I liked everything else.
Mhm.
It was witty. Like, I thought the dialogue was really well written,
Very funny parts.
and there were
I think.
parts that were unexpected that
Yeah.
that I kind of had a guess of where it was going to go, and then it turned a little bit to the left or whatever, and so it kept you going on that ride, and that was a lot of fun. And you got to stay through the whole credits,
Yep.
like
whole
the
way.
entire credits, because half the theater left too early,
Yeah.
and
There's-
they missed out on a
something
very
kind of in
important
the
part.
Middle of the credits, and you'll
You
catch
get-
that first, but you got to stay till the very.
You get bonus.
Yeah.
So definitely go see this. I think. Was there anything
Yeah.
else we have to add about this? I don't know. We didn't plan this at all. We
And,
just decided,
good,
hey, let's shoot
good
a
rule
show.
of thumb is stay to the end of all credits for all movies, even if there's nothing at the end, just out of respect for all the people who worked on the film. Like,
Yeah, see if your name's up there.
Yeah, exactly. More and more, we're starting to know people whose names might be up
Yeah,
there. So
you never know.
I want to make sure that we see them.
Mm-hmm.
It's and
Yeah, guy.
I do want to say there's a couple of cameos that were surprising
Ooh,
in the movie.
More cookies.
Some from the Marvel universe.
They were.
I gotta laugh.
They were really good cameos. Actually, I thought this was one of the most solid slate of cameos I've seen in a Marvel movie.
Oh yeah.
And
It was very good.
speaking of,
yes.
what was the one thing we geeked out about the most?
Oh, so at the very beginning, any Marvel movie, there's the Marvel title that comes up.
That's the flipping comic strip.
With
Yeah.
the red.
with the
Yes,
red. They changed it a little bit.
and
But-
it's awesome.
Yeah, but right when we both noticed that they changed it, we both audibly expressed our happiness at it. I don't know. Yeah,
We
excitement.
both geeked out at the same time,
Yeah.
audibly, in the theater, and then laughed at ourselves. And I'm sure everybody else went, "What's wrong with those guys?"
And
But
if you
it
want to
is-
list,
it's really
I'll
good.
tell you.
It was the best introduction I've seen in a Marvel movie
Yeah.
for the flip comic strip thing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know
Okay.
what to call it. No, you
I
say
didn't get
that
to see
now,
it, so I have no idea what
but you're
talking
gonna
about.
see
we're
the
just
movie
sounding
and you're gonna
crazy.
go, "That's what they're talking about," because
Yeah.
that was actually a really cool moment.
Yeah.
But yeah, so do you have any final thoughts? I'm looking forward to seeing also how this fits into the bigger picture of Marvel,
Yes.
because its puzzle piece started building a puzzle that we thought was different than we were expecting going into the movie. Is that a good way of putting it?
And that's, am I allowed to say the credits part? I mean, we're not saying exactly
go
what
ahead.
it is.
No, they didn't
But
embargo
it's
us.
it's during the credits. It's the first extra scene.
Yeah, it
So-
definitely is taking a different direction
Yeah.
in the Marvel universe than I was expecting. So that's definitely another reason to see this movie. And Captain America is coming out soon,
Yes.
next spring, but they just did a new trailer, and we should talk about that really fast because it was awesome. And it takes place in Washington, D.C., and it looks like it has action. It looks like it has a moral dilemma that's going to be really fun and engaging to watch. And I think the villain for that is going to be fantastic as well. Do you have any thoughts on that real quick?
I really like that they're including another Marvel character. It was probably hard to tell, but
It's
recognizable
true, I
from the
forgot about
comics,
that.
is Falcon,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm excited about that.
Are you talking
Sounds
about
like-
Birdman?
it is like pet hawk.
Yes.
Yeah. No.
would
well,
love that.
okay. Honestly, in the comics, in some ways, He's kind of like Birdman.
Really?
Yeah. When you
Okay.
hear
So
when you
anyway,
hear him
the
described-
trailer is
Sorry. We'll finish
Yes.
this later.
So I mean, if it's real quick, but I know he
yeah, it's cool.
spreads
If you
out his
haven't
wings.
seen the trailer yet, we posted it on DAPs Magic, I think in Geeks Corner, so check it out. But we are running out of time. Actually, we ran out of time like 10 minutes ago, but who cares? Somebody might be still watching this show. If you are, leave us a comment. Make sure and watch the Halloween episode, and we'll see you around the corner.
Geek out.
This year, we thought we'd try to make trick-or-treating a little bit more fun with a new series that we're calling The Other Side of the Door.
Ooh.
And the idea of this is you can have fun on the other side of the door, and we're going to tell you how. So we have 5 tips for how to make trick-or-treating
Because
fun
we can afford 5 of these.
from the inside of the door rather than
Yes.
going from door to door.